once again, this is Greg's journey to Japan. Thank you for watching again. I just got back from meeting with JP Yates, who is a Temple University admissions representative. He came all the way from Japan to come to the United States to talk to people at different schools. And he happened to be in Miami, and I was given a heads up by Nina Uchiha from Temple to try to see if we can meet up and just talk in person, and it was great. Most of what I needed to know I was able to get from the website and was able to get through Nina, the representative over at Temple. It was just nice to be able to talk about things, I guess, a little bit more detail in real time rather than through email relays. My biggest concerns for me was my grade point average, because if you've seen my other videos, the whole backstory was that I dropped out 10 years ago from college. It in turn gave me a really low GPA. I returned to college. Now I'm building up from the low GPA. The minimum GPA required by the government, the ministry over the school ministry over in Japan, they need a minimum of 2.5 in order for you to be a transfer student. And no matter what, you need a 2.5 minimum. It's not even up to the school. But I did talk to him. He says that me bringing my grade point average up, currently it's 2.3. It was 1.8, then it was a 2.3, and hopefully by the end of the semester it will be at least a 2.5. He says that as long as, I've shown that, me currently, not 10 years ago, me currently I am receiving good grades, and I do meet the minimum requirement, that's when they can take into consideration, they'll go over it and see that, yes, this person has been doing good, this is not the same person 10 years ago, so it shouldn't necessarily reflect, even though it is a minimum GPA that is required for entrance. So that was a big relief for me. The other thing was the government loans, the student loans, everything. He says I should be able to get the money no problem. It will just come down to which type of loans. If I get a loan that in 5 years I have to finish paying it off, or the ones that are going to suck because I have to pay it off right away. But the other government loans, pretty much you can have it financed where you have like the rest of your life to pay it off. So that was the two main concerns for me. JP is also saying that when you're talking to the representatives there, when you do send in your admissions, your application for admissions, they are like your cheerleaders. So I would say, as much as possible, try to interact with them, kind of butter them up. I would, if you can be as most representative of yourself to them, seeing who you are. Some people who are just coming out of high school, not just saying, like, I'm 18 and I want to go to Temple University because I want to go and see, anime and manga and this and that because it's like so cool. Then you might be one of those people who are not necessarily, looked at as the best student for them, unless your academics prove highly. If you're just a regular person who just wants to go there for no apparent drive or reason, you might not be the one that's going to get accepted right away. But he was saying that, if you've shown enough, a lot of initiative and you are like, you're serious about it. If you, like, for me, my instance, if my GPA isn't that great, but I show like I can be a very promising, addition to the roster of students there, then I have a better chance than some random 18-year-old who's just like, oh my god, I want to go there and get all anime and manga and blah, blah. Anyways, I want to thank Nina and JP, and I think JP said Nick is the other counselor, for being the cheerleaders for all the prospective students. Because apparently the people who do the final decisions have not talked to the students at all. They just have the paperwork, and that's where they decide. So that's why it's important to really have the admissions people get to know who you are, and so they have a better push for you. One thing that JP told me happened recently in Japan, just less than a month ago, is that the work visa situation for students changed. Because originally, your first semester there, you would not be able to work at all. And then your second semester, you are able to work a maximum of 20 hours a week. And then after your third semester, you're allowed to work up to 28 hours a week. Now it's changed, and for the better. Basically, as soon as you get there, your visa will allow you to work up to 28 hours a week. But you still cannot work at nightclubs, bars, pachinko parlors, arcades, anything that would constitute something that would cause trouble. Especially bars and stuff, because there's liquor involved. They don't want to deal with liquor and fights, and there's the potential. They're trying to stay away from the potential of what might happen, which is understandable. But at the same time, students need, places to work. In America, working at the bars and nightclubs, no problem. But, I guess mainly since you are a foreigner in another country, they would like it to be the least amount of worry possible. So it's understandable. But he says the majority of students get most of their extra income from cram schools, needing multiple teachers to teach kids in their cram schools for English. So that's probably the other route that I, like most of the others, will go through. And pretty much just if you need any information, anything that I have not provided or is not in your focus, because I'm going there for art and I have a total different situation. I'm going there from from after being in school for many years before, not just like I'm coming straight out of high school and then trying to go there. Email them. They said just go to the website, email them. They will find who out your representative is for what part of the world you're in, or the part of the United States or whatever, and they're really nice people. So far from everything I've talked to with Nina and me meeting JP in person, awesome people, and they are there for you. That is their whole job, and so far they're doing the job well. So I'm going to leave you now, and I want you guys to check out a little intro video from JP, and I'll put some more information on the links on the side. On the side, where I'll have like their email addresses and the Temple University website again, for those who want to see. And for Patrick, sorry, right now there's no one planned to go to Canada, but if you email them, if there's enough interest coming in from a certain region, they will consider coming out there with representatives. But if not, everything that you need to know is pretty much on the website, or they can take care of the email. So, with that said, take care.
Okay.
All right, there.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't tell you how happy I am to be on Gregorio's journey to Japan. I'm JP Yates from Temple University, Japan. I'm here in Miami, having a fantastic conversation with Greg on coming to Japan, on being able to afford things, on the different cultural things. As he gets closer, of course, he'll be talking more to us, and if any of you have questions and you've been watching the vlog, we'd love to talk to you. ac@tuj.ac.jp. Fantastic. Or you can always email us and we'll call you, save you the long distance charges. Thanks very much, and I hope we hear from you soon, and I hope that you can continue to watch Greg's vlog.
One last thing. When you do get to meet your Temple University representative, they will give you a nifty little keychain, which is also a little flash drive, 256 megabyte flash drive, Temple University Japan logo, and a nifty little pen. Thanks.